White people, you're wrong. You're just completely wrong about what you think race, racism, prejudice, privilege, all the things are. You're just wrong. So as a public service, I'm going to take a few minutes just to educate those of you who are willing to learn something instead of being right about how you already know. All right? Now, here's the thing. Yes, please go ahead and share this video. This is not an attack. I have no interest in attacking you. But I am interested in having my platform be a place where people can have real exchanges, not debates, about petty stuff. All right? And I've had a number of white people, bless your heart, who've come on my page, on my platforms, and express that they know more about black people than we know about ourselves. And so we need to talk about that. Because I don't know who you're listening to, and perhaps it is Fox News. I don't know. It could very well be. But you're just wrong. You're just completely wrong. Now, I know the news outlets and the papers you read and the podcasts you listen to are all skewed to paint you as hero, to paint black people, historically marginalized people, as less than, and that we're the bad guys and all the things. So I do understand that you're ignorant. I do. I do understand you're being brainwashed. I do. I understand that, and I respect that. So I don't hold it like you're being evil. I hold it like you're being a human being who trusts people in authority, and you don't slow down enough to have a conversation with somebody you think you know more about. You literally think that we don't know about gang violence or deaths in Chicago or all the things, right? But the thing that you're not understanding is this. Your ancestors and you have no moral ground to come into another space and correct people because you think you know more than us about ourselves. You don't. You don't know black history. You don't know what we've gone through. You don't know our experience. And I'm not suggesting we're the only people who've gone through things. Of course not. But it is my right to focus on my people and not you. You want to come in and hijack the conversation and make it about you and show how much you've looked at on Google and how much research you've done. And it's all one-sided. If you want to do real research, you look at the other side. You go look to see what is the other person saying. So when you speak, you're speaking from a place of knowledge, not assumption. So when you do that, it just shows how brainwashed you are, how indoctrinated you are into a belief system that you don't even know you're in. And it's actually, you have my sympathy. You really do. No, please share the video. It's a fair conversation. No hate. I'm not mad at you. Like I said, you have my pity because you really sincerely believe that you have the right to come into black spaces and tell us about ourselves. I would be more interested and have more regard for your intellect if you actually talked about your spaces and you went to your people and you start talking about to them about why do you have so many mass shootings and why is it that your women really are looking to have babies with men of color. I would really appreciate you having that conversation. I would love for you to actually start to deal with why is it that white males who get rejected by women kill women. Well, I'm talking about white women. I'm not even talking about black people. I'm talking about you spend so much time trying to school us about us that you're neglecting your own family. You're neglecting your own children, your own women. They're going through a lot, and you don't care enough to do the research on, okay, how can I protect my women? But you'd rather come over here and talk to me on my people about how, abortion was designed to kill black babies. You don't think we know that? You don't think we can read? It's assumptive, and it is part of white privilege that would have you come and tell us stuff like we don't already know. When it comes to guns, of course we know black people shoot black people. You act like that's brand news. We know that. We also know that other races kill their own people because of proximity. But you never talk about that side. You never talk about how there are more white men who are shot by the police than black men. You don't say that. You come over and you talk like in this very righteous, like you know something we don't know, and it's not the truth. It's not the truth. And again, I'm not coming at you because I'm angry. I want you to get educated because I'm a person who's committed to us winning. But I can't win if you don't have the interest to have dignified conversations and exchanges, not the name calling. Calling someone a racist when you don't understand the difference between racism and prejudice, it makes you look stupid. It makes you look ignorant. And it's not necessary because I'm clear that you've been taught racism means that when someone talks about race, that's racism. No, that's not. That's called gaslighting. Okay, that's called cancel culture. And until you actually care enough about your own perspective to actually get an understanding, your words will fall on deaf ears. You may feel important. You may feel like you have knowledge, but you will have no impact. You will have none. All you will be able to do is scream and call people out of their name, which really makes you look really, really stupid and ignorant. That the only recourse you have is to call someone out of their name. If you really care about this country the way you say you care about this country, if you're really committed to us working together and not dividing nature, then why would you come on another platform and call people out of their name? How is that helping your cause? So if you're not about that life, if you're not really about having a world that works for everybody, and you really are just designed to provoke upset and ugly and literally say we're tearing people apart because we're talking about issues that affect us that we have a right to talk about, and you can come in because yes, it's a public platform, but it's my platform. And if you say something awful, you will get blocked, banned, and reported. Because it's not necessary. And I'm training all of the people, all my truth tellers, to do the same. And I will stay on this and I will make sure we learn how to really protect ourselves from your verbal violence in written form. It's unnecessary. If you don't agree, you can say it with dignity and you can lay it all the way out. But if you come at us, and when I say us, I'm talking about people that I love, and that includes my allies, just in case you say, I have a whole consortium of allies of various races, very diverse. If you're coming here and you start up smack, then you should just know that you're setting yourself up to be tagged. You're setting yourself up to be, you're doing yourself bad, okay? So I'm going to encourage you to think before you post. Get an understanding. Listen to get an understanding. And go listen to the other side. Not just come and tell me what you think about what you don't know because you only listen to one source. If you're only listening to Fox News, take the case. You're not educated. You're indoctrinated. Take the case that if you can only hear one point of view, that you're a person who's a racist because you have the power to enforce it. We do not. That white people can come in, that white people can do a lot of things that we would get dead for. And we have. And then you want to nitpick things that aren't accurate to the germane to the conversation. Please stop that. If you want to have a committed conversation or a dignified exchange, you're welcome to do so. You really are. I have no problems with that. I want to hear your truth. But I can't hear your truth if you're screaming at me in loud caps. It totally undermines everything you say you're about. And that makes me believe that you're not really committed to anything other than being heard because you're lonely and you're probably horny and you have no life. So you lose credibility with me. So all I'm saying is get an understanding before you pop off. And if you pop off ugly, just know you are tagging yourself to be recognized. You're going to get blocked. You're going to get reported. You're going to get all the things you don't need to get. Because you can say what you need to say without being ugly. I think. I'm going to leave it at that. All right? So, please share this video. If you were fed by it, please do so. And be mindful. If you do respond, I ask you to listen all the way through. If you do respond, you respond in an ugly manner, that's going to be used against you. I'm telling you to your face. If you respond in an ugly manner, if you start calling people names, if you start doing all that, that's going to be used as evidence against you. So don't do yourself bad. That's to me that's a not smart move. Okay? I'm just seeing the spirit. Is anything else I need to say? White privilege is what gives you the permission in your own logic to come over to other people's platforms. That's a privilege. You've been trained that way. It's part of the indoctrination. And your information is skewed. So I encourage you to read books that are written by white folks. Oh my God. Check it out. See what happens. All right. That's all I got. I'm going to stop now, I think. And thank you for hearing me out. If you have anything you want to do, if you have something you want to share, please share it in a spirit of love and dignity. You're welcome to engage. You're not welcomed to use verbal violence to act out your insecurities. That is not, do that with other white people. Don't do that here. Do that with other white people. Because y'all have an agreement to do that among yourselves. Don't do that here. Not necessary. We don't care about that. We don't care about you like that. Not necessary. What we care about is healing what we need to heal as a people. So we have our own emotional economic freedom. That's what we care about on this platform. And if you see me talking about race or gender or abortion or laws and all that, that is because we're committed to winning and taking care of ourselves. So we have no interest in you. You're not our focus. So please stop trying to take our focus off of us and put it on you. It's childish. It's emotionally immature. And you need to know that. It doesn't get you the results you want. So please stop. Okay? That's all I got for now. Thank you for hearing me out. Thank you for listening to the whole video. And I look forward to your dignified comments. Thank you very much. Goodbye for now. And please share this video.